Adebayo. Robinson is out there with Dragic, and it's Butler in. It'll be the Heat off the tip. Dragic with it. Dishes it to Robinson. Pass to Butler. Outside Dragic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots over Adams. Off the left rim and out.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
Lonzo taking his time here. Adams against Dragic. Chalk up 2 there. Adams has got the game going here with the first basket for the Pelicans.
Well, a combination of muscle and some focus right there allows Steven Adams to collect another bucket.
Dragic the pass to Adebayo. And that one is good.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
And Bam Adebayo demonstrating a refined skill set that belies his nickname. Over 5 assists per game. He's a creator, not just a finisher.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
And here is Butler. Over Bledsoe. No good off the back of the rim. And the Heat have given Adebayo the leeway to rip and run, baby. Make things happen.
And Kevin, an unselfish player who loves to pass. Even back in high school, playing with lesser talent, he made sure to find the others.
Here's Dragic. Zion Williamson making his last shot. Carries it from three-point range.
Jimmy Butler understanding the spacing on that particular possession and able to knock it down.
Robinson against Ball. Now here's Olynyk. In transition, here comes Miami. Butler against Ingram. Butler kicks to Dragic. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
Well, the ball was not in Goran Dragic's hands very long. Just a great job by him firing it up immediately without hesitation.
Now here's Bledsoe. Ingram deciding where to go with it. Here's Williamson, and the dunk by Williamson.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him. I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Miami's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Adebayo drives in. Butler. No good on that one. Some solid defense from Ingram.
Yeah, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
And so Adebayo will bring it up for Miami. And David Aldridge spoke with Stan Van Gundy. David?
Thanks, Kevin. He thinks the big issue for them is to make things difficult inside. He understands that their opponent has a physical presence, but he wants his guys to match that physicality or surpass it. Obviously a tough order to fill, but they have to do it.
Thank you, David. Here's what Miami's going with right now. Tyler Herro comes in for Robinson. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Goran Dragic. Hayes, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Redick comes in for Lonzo Ball. And Butler sends it back.
Great defense from Jimmy Butler, judging when that shot was going up and getting the rejection.
I'm sure you've got a list, Greg, of players you've visited with over the years who you really enjoy spending some time with and talking to.
I mean, there are so many, Kevin. A couple guys, and there is a little bias as a point guard, but Damian Lillard and Steph Curry and Chris Paul, 3 guys that, you know, I enjoy sitting down and talking shop with. Giannis, you know, witnessing his journey to greatness, all the while he remains humble and really appreciates his position. So several of these guys I'm also not just an analyst, partner, but a fan, and a big fan of theirs.
You are a fan indeed. And first time out of the game called for New Orleans.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Miami. Here's Hart. 1:32 left in the first. The shot's good from Hayes.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now, here's Nunn. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Here's Adebayo. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
Yeah, those possessions like zombies staying alive out there, courtesy of Bam Adebayo.
Redick passes to Hayes. Defended by Nunn. Iguodala with the steal. To the left wing. Nunn looking around. Here's Butler. Mark that as his 5th miss in 7 shots.
His shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
The Heat leading by 7. Pulls up for 3. That doesn't go either for Butler. New Orleans has gone 0 of 4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
Now here's Redick, the fast break opportunity. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And we reached the end of the first quarter. Miami ahead, up by 5. Back after this from the American Airlines Arena. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Heat?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
Defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the court for the Heat, Herro out there with Bradley. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And there's Iguodala. And it's Adebayo in at the 5.
And, Bones, when you look at Jimmy Butler's elite impact at both ends, you could argue he's the best two-way shooting guard in the NBA.
Klay Thompson might have something to say about that, GA, but certainly Jimmy Butler and his physical presence allows him to play a multitude of positions. So sliding down to the 3 and getting physical is something that Jimmy will do. We know that he'll take on any assignment and compete with it.
Here's Herro after J.J. Redick's bucket. Now the pass to Adebayo. Kicks it out to Bradley. Knocks down the 3-ball. Bradley's got the lead up to 8 now for the Heat.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Pass to Hernan Gomez. Here's Hart. He's covered by Iguodala. From the wing. But they get it back. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Outside Butler. Here's Herro. And again, Miami with the triple.
Good, smart, patient play by Jimmy Butler that time. You leave someone that wide open, and he's going to find them.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
Giving up a run here, can they turn it around?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a 4th? I'm not sure.
And the Heat with some changes. Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Butler. Robinson comes in for Andre Iguodala. And it's Dragic in for Herro. Now here's Ingram. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Over Robinson. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
To the middle. Olynyk dishes to Robinson. Here's Ingram. Adams trying to free himself up. Yep, it goes in, and the Miami lead is cut to just 9 points on the basket from Ingram. Bledsoe against Dragic. Passes it to Olynyk. Bradley up top. Outside Dragic. Adebayo against Adams. Adebayo with the bucket.
Well, around the rim, Bam Adebayo makes so many things happen because he's so athletic.
Bledsoe kicks to Williamson. Here's Ingram. Another shot. Yep, it goes in, and the Miami lead is cut down to 9 in the bucket from Williamson.
Just a grinder, always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass, and that's one of the things he brings to the table.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
And starting really from when he was born, Williamson has been slated for greatness.
Well, when your parents name you after Mount Zion, which is the highest point in ancient Jerusalem, there might be some blessings coming your way.
Now, here's Adebayo. He has 6. Dragic the pass to Bradley. To the right side. Adebayo finds Bradley. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. Adebayo's got his 3rd assist on the night. Pelicans trail by 11. And Bledsoe, here we go. Dragic with some nice D. No good from Bledsoe.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
Adebayo on the follow. And the Heat lead by 13.
Yeah, and they're starting to warm up from the field this quarter.
Now Ball. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. A 15-footer. And again, no good by New Orleans. Now the Heat with it. They're on a 14-6 run. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession. And Miami making a change here. Nunn's checked in. And New Orleans also making a change. Hayes is checked in for Steven Adams. How about that mobile 1 block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And read the play perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
We've got 1:48 left to play in the first half. Ball with it. Now guarded by Dragic. Bledsoe against Nunn. Bledsoe outside. 6 to shoot. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
Bledsoe sort of playing the cat and mouse game here behind the pick and roll and taking advantage of the defense.
There's Dragic with the 3. Ball with the rebound. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. They trail by 11.
You see right there, that is why everybody is still very high on Lonzo Ball. Has a 6th sense for when to dish it.
Now here's Dragic. He kicks it to Robinson. Williamson against Nunn. Here's Adebayo. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Floats it up for Williamson. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Well, I like it when he goes vertical, but I like it when he stays there. How about Zion getting up?
30 seconds left in the first half of the game. Pass to Olynyk, and he lobs it up toward the rim, and Adebayo throws it down.
That's everything you want there. Bam Adebayo up there, vertical, good hands, and the big throwdown.
Ingram outside. The pass to Bledsoe. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. Redick for three. No good on the last second attempt there.
It's Herro's quickness on defense right now that's helping him to be effective.
And
Thanks a lot.
thanks so much, David. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny Jet Smith. It was a closely contested first quarter for Miami. At the end of one, they were able to end up with a 5-point lead for the Heat. And over to... Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You look at Bam Adebayo in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
And those extra chances mean so much. And he has shaped the game with the way he's been pulling down those offensive boards.
And the team appreciating all of that dirty work going on. His activity has been phenomenal.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you, 2 quarters in the books. You know, winning that championship as you did, Greg, for UNLV, many people don't remember you played much of that season with a broken jaw.
Well, Kevin, I don't remember much of it, to be honest with you. It was pretty hazy. I lost 19 pounds over the course of the season.
Oh, my
I was
goodness.
championship night. I was 168 pounds.
No kidding.
Yeah. Well, I was wired shut for 8 weeks. Did miss a game, but I tell you what, I don't know if I would do that today. But, you know, it did turn out well with the championship.
As I recall, you broke it against Fresno State, correct?
Yes, got my legs taken out from under me and broke the fall with my face. Yeah.
Ouch! Checking out the group for Stan Van Gundy to start the second half. Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Bledsoe is out there with Lonzo Ball. And it's Adams in at the center position. Now here's Dragic. Pass to Olynyk. And here's Adebayo. Adams defending. Lets it go with the 3. And it's Robinson that time on the assist by Adebayo. Robinson's got his first 3 points of the game. Pass to Ingram. Ball, the bounce pass. And Adams kicks to Ingram.
My expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
Loads it up for Adebayo, and Adebayo throws it down.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
And taken with the 30th pick back in 2011, Jimmy Butler went from 15th man in Chicago, riding the end of the bench, to franchise player in the course of 4 seasons.
Pelicans trail by 14. Bledsoe kicks to Ingram. They shoot again. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. And Greg, it seemed in Chicago and Minnesota maybe, Jimmy Butler wore out his welcome. Philadelphia, they had him and they had to juggle multiple stars. But, man, Miami, the Heat handed him the keys and he has taken off.
And, Kevin, he's shown himself worthy, lifting them to a top seed in the East and himself into the MVP conversation.
Here's Bledsoe. Jimmy Butler making his last shot. It's good. Bledsoe's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And Bledsoe loving to take on this challenge here, not fearing getting hit on the way up.
Now a timeout called by Miami. A different look for Miami. Herro's checked in for Duncan Robinson. And it's Avery Bradley in for Goran Dragic. The Pelicans also changing it up. Melly is checked in for Zion Williamson. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Ball. And it's Butler missing.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Bledsoe against Olynyk. Pass to Adams. Just 5 on the clock. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Proving he's more than just an outside shooter. Redick also has a sweet touch from that area.
Pelicans shooting their first free throw this game. Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Kelly Olynyk.
It feels like J.J. Redick has every part of this game buttoned up, especially when it comes to getting high percentage and quality shots.
Now here's Bradley. He has 5. Butler passes to Herro. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 4 assists in the game.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
A nice shot by Melli.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
It's a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. We were all witnesses last year to the pandemic, which struck with worldwide repercussions. The NBA was no exception. The 1920 season was altered, and this season was delayed. But the league is finding a sense of solidarity and resolve under the leadership of Adam Silver. Now, sports is a microcosm of society as a whole, and we all are finding different ways to overcome this. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, DA. Kendrick Nunn, he's checked in for Bradley. Reggie, we hear this a lot. It's almost too popular now to say good offense beats good defense. Being a defensive-minded player yourself, do you agree with that statement?
Absolutely, Kevin. And the thing is, in today's game, when I played, there was an era, you could hold teams in the 80s and 90s. You could go a quarter and keep them at 12, 15 points. You can't do that now. It's different. You've got to be able to win stretches of 2 and 3 minutes. And honestly, you're right. The offense does dictate far more, but it doesn't discount the importance of defense. And if you still look at the reigning champs and the teams that have won titles recently, that's still one area that they're consistent in is their defensive approach.
The Heat shooting their 2nd and 3rd shots at the line right here.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team, pretty solid numbers.
And the first one drops.
Having played for a few teams now over the course of his NBA career, Jimmy Butler brings one thing to the table, and that is that he's going to compete no matter where he is.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Pelicans trail by 17. Redick surveying the D. 1:33 left in the 3rd quarter. Shot clock at 6. It's Adebayo with the rebound. The Heat leading by 17. Nunn wide open. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
And 1:01 left to play here in the 3rd. Hernan Gomez finds Redick. And the shot goes in. And And that's now 7 points for J.J. Redick.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Loads it up for Adebayo, and Adebayo throws it down.
Good anticipation there from Iguodala, who is a very good passer.
Pelicans trail by 20. The pass to Hernan Gomez. To the paint. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Nunn passes to Herro. He dishes it to Butler. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Pass to Hernan Gomez. He gets that one.
Well, that just scrambled the defense all kinds of ways with that great initial pass.
Passes it to Butler. Over Hayes. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Miami with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. Right back after this break. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. The Heat leading by 16. Jimmy Butler is out there with Adebayo. Then there's Dragic. Then it's Kendrick Nunn. And it's Robinson in at the 3 spot. It's the group on the floor for Miami. No good from Dragic.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Hart, no good. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Butler with the ball.
Felt like he was getting more and more hungry as he got closer to the rim. Jimmy Butler just tenacious there.
The free throw drops for Butler.
And not a single free throw attempt in that first half, but he has been far more active since the break and drawn some fouls.
And Miami making a change here. Olynyk's checked in, and the Pelicans also making a change. Bledsoe's checked in. Now here's Bledsoe. Ingram up top, defended by Nunn. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up. That sends Brandon Ingram to the free throw line. That one on Olynyk.
And Bones, one of the things you're seeing from Ingram is his improved strength, something he's worked on now for a while.
Yeah, B.I. has talked about eating 6 meals a day back in college and still coming into the league at 190 pounds. But eventually, that metabolism's going to slow down, and if you keep putting in that kind of work, the incremental improvements are going to speed up. We've been seeing that from Brandon Ingram.
Now here's Dragic. Back to Butler. Lays it up off the glass. Butler's got 13 points in the second half.
Well, right now, Jimmy Butler is in the zone.
And it's Bledsoe off the drive. And Bledsoe with the stuff.
And your point guard's got to be the catalyst. Great job getting to the 10.
Well, Greg, he knows when they need a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
Now here's Dragic. Pass to Nunn. Kicks it to Butler. 5 on the clock. Back to Nunn. Puts up a 3. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got his 6th assist on the night.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half. Maybe the halftime break was good for him, allowed him to step back, calm himself down, get himself in the right frame of mind, and now shots are falling.
Now here's Dragic, and Adams sends it back.
Well, he can be intimidating. Steven Adams, such a big frame down there, and great timing on that block.
And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Robinson kicks to Dragic. Top of the key, Butler shoots over ball. Hits the front of the rim and out. Pelicans trail by 16. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Sometimes Lonzo's got to put the defense on their heels and start attacking with some aggression. And that play, he did so.
Adebayo is checked in for the Heat. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Outside Robinson. Back to Dragic. Outside Butler. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, pretty good show of strength there by Jimmy Butler, able to convert even after the hit.
And that one misses.
And they're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
Count it.
And Brandon Ingram at that size, able to survey the entire floor and make a play.
The Heat leading by 14. Outside Robinson. Williamson against Butler. Outside Dragic. There's the triple. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one.
Just can't leave Goran Dragic open from the three-point line. He loves getting free from beyond the arc and letting it fly.
Now here's Williamson. And here's Ingram from the arc. Goes back up. And Williamson with the layup.
He's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
Robinson with it. Outside Dragic. Back to Robinson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Brandon Ingram.
And with a name like Duncan Robinson, you wonder, were his parents Spurs fans?
Good call, GA, but I don't think so. He was born in 1994. That's a few years before Tim Duncan joined the Spurs alongside the Admiral. Good NBA name.
And that one falls for Robinson. Robinson hits them both. And here is Ball. Adams outside. The dish to Ingram. Yep, that one goes in there. 7 points for Brandon Ingram.
And Ingram gets so much better when he gets that aggressive.
Now a timeout called by Miami.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
Let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Bam Adebayo.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. The shot by Bledsoe, nobody around. Quick shot there, and it's off target. Miami leading by 15. Dragic looking for an opening. Here's Herro. Makes it off the glass.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Heat.
The differential in assists led to a lot of open looks, and it also helped to get more guys involved in the offense easily.
And they made the defense adjust, but they just couldn't come up with an answer.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Bam Adebayo.
Just a force on the glass, did a fantastic job crashing the boards and coming up with seemingly every rebound.
And Miami going with a whole new group out there, drills it from outside.
Great use of the bounce pass. Thumbs down on that one. Tough to defend against.
1:09 left in the fourth. Here's Iguodala. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And some controversy last season. Andre Iguodala traded to the Grizzlies. We know he didn't report, Greg, just stayed in the Bay Area until a trade could be worked out to Miami.
I'd call that a power move, Kevin, no doubt. Iguodala, a respected vet, wanted to play for a contender, and he got an extra year and $15 million in the deal.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Bam Adebayo's checked in for Myers Leonard. Olynyk comes in for Achua. Butler, he's checked in for Maurice Harkless. And it's Dragic in for Avery Bradley. Now, here's Olynyk following the miss by Lonzo Ball.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Here's Ingram, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
It's a nice job on the drive from BI, just finding an angle and then getting the foul.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And so it's none with it. He brings it up for the Heat. Iguodala outside. And the pass to Harkless. Now, here's Nunn. Guarded closer. Up top, Leonard. Clock is at 3. Here's Harkless. That's no good. Couldn't get his first shot to go. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts.
David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.